so long. I was about to get slaughtered by them. They're jamming our comms. Take them down now. I almost lost my head back there. You weren't just watching and waiting until the last minute, were you? I guess I should say thank you. We better move before more show up. There is a server room up ahead. Follow me. Use the console and scan for weak spots in their security. These guys don't even try to encrypt their network. What a joke. I suppose they never expected someone to sneak in and mess with their consoles. There are definitely some blind spots in their monitoring. I'll send them to Shira. You go over this wall. I'll find another way in.
Everyone in position? I'm right outside the Amayu storage. Just as I thought, the security around the Amayu is tight. One of us needs to cause a distraction while the rest activate the Amayu. Redtail, come to me.
First things first. Hey Shira, you seriously thought I betrayed you just because I didn't respond for a bit? I was just caught in a comms jam. Man, that stings. Makes me really not want to cooperate anymore.
Sorry about that, but we don't have time for this. We need to secure the Amayu before they do.
They're just stalling us. Let's not waste time.
Sorry to keep you waiting. MAU activation took longer than I thought.
Hey, why is my MAU so small? You did this on purpose, didn't you?
That's right. Your MAU is up and running too.
Alright, let's wreck them all. Where the hell is Struz? I want my gun back!
There's Struz. He's got a Chronos? That one's got better specs than ours.
Ah! So he takes the thing into the U, huh? Let's see if he even knows how to pilot. Damn it. Struz got away at the last second.
Forget about chasing him. Let's pull out and regroup at the Beltran security area.
We've come far enough. Those Silverhorn goons won't be following us anymore. Struz ditched his Amayu just before it exploded. Damn, he's fast. Shira took the recovered Amayu to the Beltran security area. They should help reinforce the defenses there. She's probably already there. We should head back too.
naman.
I'm guessing I can't keep this MAU, right? All 3 MAU we used were activated with Shira's code. Seriously, commandeering 3 military-class MAU?
You made it out safely. The captives who fled earlier are safe too. Now,
If the Silverhorns had managed to take the MAU, things would have been a lot worse. Thanks to you, we secured the load outpost much faster than I thought we would. I really appreciate it. You said you're looking for arcane cores, right? I'll put you in touch with a guy named Stan in Bellado City. Stan is basically a high-ranking official in Bellado City. Every arcane relic discovered in Bellado goes through him. I'm sure he knows.
we can't reach Bellado City, nor can we communicate with the other Supreme Mercenaries. At least our comms are still stable. Thanks to the rover, you'll need to deal with the wild beasts before heading to the communication towers. There's someone up ahead on the forest trail. With this many creatures around, are they stranded?
Of course, I know. Looking for the arcane core. Thank goodness. I've been waiting for someone to pass through here. My name is Ada.
Let's take down the beasts near the lake and take a closer look. Once they're gone, she can move somewhere safer too. Let's head to the lake.
Hello. Abi na ako, baka magpaghangin.
There's someone injured!
Who are you?
These beasts usually stick to the outskirts. Looks like the gang's destruction of the defense systems let them get closer. Wreckage. Let's check it out. Someone's sending a distress signal. They're close.
You don't look like a Bellado soldier. Are you a mercenary?
Ano sa kami? Ano sa kami?
So you're here to help us. I'm so glad to hear the pilot's safe too. We were ordered to check on the communication network in Lode Forest. We were shot down by the gang, but the pilot got us out safely. Unfortunately, the airship crashed into one of the comms towers. We'll have to figure out another way to get the network back online. You should talk to Russell. He's a bit
Wow, a biosuit.
sa mga... Oo, ang schedule. Balik ka maloy. Dapat yan. Pagkuhan lang. Paano lang. Palitan na lang. Wow. Pag dila, nagaan ko. Kadabi na lang. Kadabi. Sure, yun. bahay lang.
Wow. I can see that you're a true professional. Thanks for your hard work.
I guess an airship crashed on the other side of the lake. Are there any wounded? If I can be of help, I'll come with you.
Setting up a temporary network with the crashed airship's comms? Smart move. It's across the lake, but with your biosuit, it should be an easy trip. That said, I'm not picking up any life signs over there. Yet there's unusual movement. It doesn't seem like wind or seismic activity, so be careful.
So, the engineers want to set up a comms line? They won't be able to make it to the other side on their own. I can help.
Redtail's rambling again. Just ignore her. Soma cyborgs. They must be after the wreckage too. Take them down. Strange movement earlier must have been them. Stay sharp as you look around. Damn, they're persistent. They must think we're stealing their loot. Watch out! Alright, let's comb through the area. There's gotta be something left.
Hey, come over here. I think I found something. It's a black box data chip from the airship. From the data, it seems like the ship was hit just before touchdown.
Soma's incoming again. You need to keep them off Redtail until she's done restoring the comms equipment.
Alright, that should...
Go to the repeater and meet up with Redtail.
This is the remaining repeater, but it's not looking good. Some of the parts are gone. Doesn't look like the gang messed with it, though. I bet the Ferengies took the repeater parts. Ask this engineer for details. I found him cowering behind the repeater.
Have you come to check on the repeater too? If only you'd gotten here a little sooner. Those Ferengies tore it apart and took most of the key components. I don't understand why. It's not like they know how to use them. I can make do with some temporary fixes. But to restore communications, we need more parts. Take out the Ferengies in the area, and recover whatever parts you can. Still not working? Figures. The core repeater parts are still missing. The temporary fixes just aren't powerful enough to handle the load. Ferengies usually hoard whatever they steal in their nests. The way most wild animals do, you know? With this many of them around, there's got to be a nest nearby.
I've already located their den. Sending you the coordinates now. Let's meet there. Ferengies love digging burrows in spots like this. Crafty little things. Their tunnels are probably way bigger than they look, so be careful. They might swarm you as you go in. I'll hang back. You see, I don't like tight spaces. Damn, these fluffy little critters. Kinda wish I could keep one as a pet.
Redtail was right. It sure is bigger than it looks. Watch out! Ferengies could come at you from anywhere.
The one that ran ahead just have gone further in. Let's check out this pile of stolen junk. Wait! I see a backpack over there.
Looks like herbs inside. It must be the medicine bag Ada lost. Look at this massive pile of junk. Some of this even looks like it came from the outpost. We're gonna need a lot of hands to sort this out. Scanning this for the repeater parts is gonna take a minute. Hold on! Something's coming!
Looking for repeater parts. The scanner's picking up something. With these parts, we should be able to restore the repeater now.
The repeater's back online, right? I'm getting a signal. There's still some interference, but it should be stable enough to reach Bellado City. The Old Frontier's connection is coming through too, but the signal's a little shaky. I'm picking up an alert. I guess the gang did make a run for the Old Frontier. I'll go on ahead. See you in the Old Frontier.
Thanks to you, I'm traveling safely. I really appreciate it. Oh, you found my bag? So the Ferengies had snatched it away. Thank you. You keep helping me so much. I'll make sure to return the favor someday. I know we are one. I saw you for the first time, I knew you were the one. You didn't say a word to me, but love was in the air. Then you held my hand and pulled me into your world. From then on, my life has changed for good. Now I'll never feel lonely again, 'cause you are in my life. Love, how can I explain to you the way I feel inside when I think of you? I thank you for everything that you showed me. Don't you ever forget that I love you. Love, I know that someday, real soon, you'll be right next to me, holding me so tight, so I will always be yours. Although we can't be together now, remember I am here for you, and I know you're there for me. Whenever I long to be with you, I just close my eyes and pretend you're here. I see you, I touch you, I feel you, I'm real. Nothing can ever change what I feel inside. How long must I be far away from you? I don't know, dear, but I know we are one. When I saw you for the first time, I knew you were the one. You didn't say a word to me, but love was in the air. Then you held my hand and pulled me in can ever change what I feel inside.
Nag-share kanta yun.
I see Redtail standing over there.
Hold on!
This is not right. Looks like this place was attacked too. Clocks, that ID signal is of the Gorgon clan. Why are they so close to a village? Buildings. These are Bellotto civilians. Just what happened here?
You're here. I think the gang was here. Are you alright? When I got here, many of the villagers had already fallen. I'm not sure how many attackers there were, but those Klops were using terminals. If we can access their data, we'll have a better idea of their numbers. I'll stay out of the way as much as possible. Let me know if I can be of any help.
These Klops are way too coordinated. Someone has to be leading them. We need to extract their data and assess their numbers.
Did you find their plans? I did a quick sweep of the area, too. Damn it. This is pretty much a full-scale army. Klops, the Keto Gang, and, of course, the Silverhorns. Struz. That sneaky bastard. He must have teamed up with another gang after escaping the armory. I don't know what they're after here, but Struz still has my gun. I'll track Struz and the Silverhorn Gang's movements. You keep the Klops busy. You know what I mean, right?
Established a proper defense over there. The Klops may be aliens, but their tech isn't all that different from ours. They're great at imitating and adapting human technology. Don't let them steal your weapons.
giant mercenary. Did you fight your way through that Klops horde? Didn't look like you came from Bellotto City. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. The Klops from the Gorgon clan are staging a show of force near the village.
They're an annoying bunch. Where did they even get those fancy weapons? Without backup from Bellotto City, we won't be able to hold out for long here. By the way, have you seen Strews or any of the Silverhorns? They must be around here somewhere.
Most of the villagers have already been evacuated to Bellotto City. We're expecting backup, but they're taking too long to get here. We need to fortify our defenses before it's too late. Take care of those Gorgon clan Klops. They're interfering with our defense line.
With the soldiers holding the line, this place should be safe. I almost had to dive into the river while running from the Klops, but thankfully I didn't have to. Thank you for asking. I'm more worried about the soldiers here. A few of them left to retrieve supplies from a base outside, but they never came back. Could you check on them? If they're still alive, I'll help get them patched up. The invasion must have started before you even got to the Old Frontier. Why aren't the Old Frontier's defense systems activating? If we want to stop the Klops here, we need to take out their leader. I've got eyes on their leader. Sending you the location now.
They see us! Take them down! Battle plans. That should tell us what we're up against.
Got their plans? I was scouting across the bridge. The Silverhorn gang and the Keto gang are gearing up for an attack. There are too many of them for the villagers to hold them off. And the Old Frontier's defense systems are basically rusted junk. The Old Frontier's defense systems have been down for ages. They're no good to us. I mean, I get it. It's a quiet town with no wealth and no history of gang trouble. Which is why this doesn't add up. Why the Old Frontier? What are they after? Let's go check the other side. We might find a way to stop them.
Already dead.
Looks like they've been dead for a while. Probably since the Klops first took over. Red Tail's words got me thinking. While there isn't much of anything here, there is an arcane tower. Yes, that arcane tower. That strange, tall structure. It's been around since before humanity ever set.
Labi na ang hit. Magpunta pa sila. Magpunta sila. Oh.
Nag-ice cream na ka?
Ano na si Muha?
Ano na mo matritag ha?
Kulot na, imuha. Imuha man eh, di ka ba dark kulit? Ito sila. Umat mo ka rin. Bakit niyo mabili eh? Dahil mo mag-isara kami eh. Hindi siya mabuto.
Okay na mga good.
Dulo na ito.
Liuk, dili.
We'll see what I see.
Naman. Ano ba yung mga
Ah, sila na ba? Ino mo? Kami?
ang chiller, mo na chiller. Ang chiller sa ilaw, oy, ubos, katong may mga juice.
Balik
Yes,
ka.
oh, bali.
Dress na ako yung butang dili. Wah, pankiki. Bata mami eh. Ay, kecil. Dalawa kita.
Ano man, kailangan ko sini ako magkamera ka.
Basta lah.
Agoy, sana kung nangiyahan ko ay.
Ani, apa nih dia kan doon?
Hindi na.
Okay.
Yan ang sa chiller kay para
Dali? Dali? Ah, dali. Okay. Okay.
Gani, ano yung may bali nila.
Mati dia mati. Puli oh. Sampai.
Wala. Wala na nadawat.
Makan.
Ako ang magpili ko PJ.
Ini ko. Chile pa din ni ay. Kani, tingan mo. Ang ulo no. Ano ko kasi. Dos. Ano yan? Paano yan? Ang ref. Ay, paano yung
Wala ko lang kung mo ano mo. Oh, so na.
ano yung kita ka ni?
Hindi na to.
What?
May ko nakakapilin ka?
Yung, ay siya may nabalaw lang saan.
Asa magkagod? Laag siya, kinilaag na niya sa awa.
Yung pulpig.
Ano kaya?
Sekuat.
Huwag niya ko kasi namin. Okay, ako kasi na.
One that looked like their leader. These guys aren't from around here. Their home base is quite far from here. What the hell did the Silverhorns promise them to make them come all this way? I'll keep tracking them. Once you're done over there, come find me. There's a gang base up ahead. Looks pretty important. There's a terminal there that might have some intel, but the place is heavily guarded. Let's take out that guard and crack the terminal. I'm sure we'll find something.
That big one must be their leader! Watch out! Data from that terminal.
But I snapped a Keto Gang decryption key from the black market ages ago. Let's see. Oh, these guys aren't really working together after all. They're actually competing. Someone hired all three, the Klops, the Ketos, and the Silverhorns. The job is weird. Do as much damage to the old frontier as possible. And the payout for the top performer is... Damn, I really picked the wrong side. No wonder the Silverhorns were so obsessed with the MEU. They were trying to one-up their competition. There's more. This is about Arcane Towers. It's mostly about how to suppress an arcane tower. So, if we reverse it, would its energy flow outward instead? The forces stationed here have been suppressing the tower this whole time. So, if we activate it, maybe the old Frontier's defense systems will kick back on. I need to find a weak point to get started. It won't be too hard, but it'll take some time. If the gang shows up, you can protect.
Just keep them off me while I scan the tower. Your biometer energy should react.
Done. I'm detecting holy energy. It's not much, but it should be enough to power the Old Frontier's defense systems. I'm sending a transmission to the Old Frontier now. But even if they start working on it now, it will take time to get everything online. For now, hold off the gang's gathering for the invasion.
never seen an arcane tower in action before. There was one in my hometown too, but it wasn't as big as this one. If I'd known it was sitting on this kind of energy, I wouldn't have used it for target practice. Anyway, now that the situation here is under control, it's time to track down Struz and his gang. Since we just wiped out most of his forces, he'll be moving with a smaller elite squad. I'll circle around behind the residential area and scout for potential hiding spots. You take care of the gang attacking from the front. See you later!
You must be the mercenary Howard was talking about. Howard is holding the defense line inside. The defenses are active? Yes, indeed. Even so, the gang has already made it inside. Please clear them out. We'll begin sealing the gate.
They must be desperate if they've joined forces with the Klops.
You're that mercenary. I've heard about you. The Gorgon clan Klops and the Keto gang have breached the gate. While we managed to hold them back with your help, some of them have already pushed deeper inside. Silver Horns? I did see them, but they didn't come straight in. I think they took a different route. I didn't see their leader, but we can't let our guard down.
I think the Silverhorns flanked us and are heading for the central base. Hurry! Silverhorns over there! The civilians are in danger! Silverhorn goons! Where's Struce? So good to see you. You're not getting away this time. Watch out! Get cornered! Over already? Look at this bastard, sprawled out like a squashed frog. I'll crush his head. You haven't finished him off yet? Shall I do the honors? Just jam a gun in his mouth. If this were a bounty job, he'd be worth at least 1 million credits. You're lucky this isn't business. You got it back from Struce? Ah, that familiar weight in my hand. You missed your mama too, right?
What a mess. I think I've aged 30 years in just a day. If it weren't for you, this would have been the end for us. The captured gang members will be taken to Bellotto City. If you're planning to go there, use the village's hyperline. With that biosuit, you should have no trouble using the hyperline. The hyperline will get you across long distances in no time. Thank you for your help. May fortune favor your path ahead.
That was really dangerous. This whole trip has been one wild ride. I'm heading to Bellotto City now. You're going there too, right? I guess I'll keep you company for a little longer.
Take this! It's a data chip I found on Struce. My decryption tool couldn't crack it. Pretty suspicious, huh? If you can crack it, you might find out who hired them. So, are we finally done here? No more explosions left to set off? Well, now that the situation's settled and I got my gun back, I'm off. You're not gonna stab me in the back, right? Well, I've got a long list of people I'd love to beat senseless. Not sure where to start. Looks like another war's about to kick off and the army's gonna be sent into the mines. That means Merc work is about to boom. If we meet again, let's not be enemies. You've kind of grown on me, you know. Take care.
Guess being close to a big city has its perks. Didn't expect a small town like this to have a hyperline. Hyperline travel is fast indeed.
Pilot pila good. Hindi na ba na ito lang eh. Muta na ay. Hindi na mabante mi.
Ha?
Hindi na mabante siya.
Mambat?
Mataw.
Ibang gilipiran. Nakuha ang buhok.
Sa mataw?
Wala kayo gigutang ka itong gipalit niya.
Wala.
Kung?
Kuha sa ibutang dati.
Kung sa...
Pero, mali?
Oh, ganun. Atong net dito sa tower. May isa to. Kabalo kang kang ano.
Mali?
Oh, yung kanina. Hindi ka na lagyan sa Tsuruhashi. Anong kita pag ano dito, market? Sige. Hindi ka galaglag sa Tsuruhashi. Anong kita pag market? Ano ba dito? Ah, o, dagang to market dito daw.
Diba?
Ah, doon na pagdating ko yung sino.
Wala niya, kita ako kung hindi na natuhon, mag-ipit. Mag-ipit ako.
Saan pangitan?
150 ako, mag-ipit ba?
Ako?
150 ako, parang set ba? Set kayo.
Ang matinong ikaon? Si Jane ba nag-apply naman siya ka ng kung for single mom. Sabi kayo, ang pangutan na siya, uy, balik siya pangutan na kung ano sila i-contact. Masa adi sa Lucky, ano ba? Hindi na wala lagi ni contact, lugay na, ito baka sa siya po yun.
Kaya?
Hindi pa suwat siya ang pangan, bisag wala na eh. Wala siya bawasa ka. Nalimutan po siya sa birthday, wala siya lang may masulat.
Isang
Ito
niya.
basta siguro na ito kung nga makaka-gym para maka-avail ka sa yung pwede. Kaya hindi pa ako na si Ayan siya, wala man, diretso lang man. Si Ayan, wala may dagang puti-puti ko no.
Ito.
Kaya kaya wala dagang puti. Pag-apply ni Ayan sa mga parent ba?
Dayan.
Siya murag anak siya, doon sila kay dahil gibutang dito ko no, translate of English for her, translate sa Japanese. Nila nga, if you lie, you will pay all of this.
Oh, wala na. Wala na. Naglay. Ipod. Naglay ko. Naglay. Hanggang ito naglay ka nga. Secretary ka, kalsat, mas secretary, buang. learning sa iyo. Bawal kita dikit-dikit sa nalit mo kasa. Sa? No? No? Kenapa mo ka?
Wala pa, balikon pa sa inig eh.
Nga daw?
Ano po, another assessment.
Ako lang. Ako. Siya magsubat mo sa dalawa, mag-surprise visit.
Lupad.
Gagawin buhok ko. Sulit ang buhok ko.
Lupad.
Iya, paling-paling semua. Iya, iya.
We'll be conducting a brief checkpoint inspection. Please cooperate with the identity verification process.
Oh, you made it here fast. I just arrived as well, but I'm still stuck waiting to get through immigration. Even after reaching Bellotto City, it seems like outsiders have to wait days for clearance. They wouldn't be dragging this out just because I'm Karen, right?
Orders state that the same rules apply to everyone who isn't a Belatian citizen. With so many of our forces deployed in the mining war, security checks have tightened significantly. We appreciate your cooperation. That said, this Karen woman has a record of assisting civilians in the old frontier. Normally, the verification process takes several days, as just explained. But with a Belatian citizen vouching for you, we can speed things up. Very well. With the endorsement of a Belatian citizen who's also a supreme mercenary, there shouldn't be a problem. Welcome to Bellotto City.
Oh, thank you. I was worried I'd come all this way for nothing. Now I'll finally get to see my friends. Go on ahead. I'll catch up once I'm done with the security check. See you inside.
local news.
Shira
is out there.
contacted me about you. Nice to meet you. I'm Stan. I hear you're looking for arcane cores. Of course, that's not something we show just anyone. There's someone who needs to confirm whether you're the right candidate. His name is Pero. He's also looking for arcane relics like you.
Ah, a new colleague. I've been waiting for you. My name is Sitz Pero. What's your name? You've met Arca, the arcane server, right? I've spent decades searching for relics under Arca's instructions. All the relics found within Bellotto territory have been stored in Bellotto City. Now, they need to be returned to Arca to prepare for the coming crisis. We can discuss the details of our partnership later. For now, if you need anything, just say the word. I'll help however I can. Accretion decryption isn't something you can crack with standard methods. There's a mercenary called Big Bass in the black market. Tell him I sent you. He should be able to help you with anything related to Accretia. First, track down a black market informant to find the entrance. Here, take this reference letter.
Alright, let's look for that black market informant. Oh, there's Ada. Looks like she got through security.
I made it to Bellotto City safely. All thanks to you. I really couldn't have done it without your help. For now, I'm going to see my friends. It's been way too long. Best of luck on your journey. If fate allows, I'd love to see you again.
This city's turning into a damn cesspool. More and more shady types crawling in every day. Nice biosuit. You a mercenary? Wow, that's an impressive reference. The black market's in the back. Since nothing is exactly by the book, just keep your head down.
Oh, under there, Ron. Dito yung dinding, oh. Nada nursery, nada kay Dior ni dere kaming musika dai hospital. Dior na siya port. Biar dire gitu niya. Ada Dior dire kan dire.
Kaya hindi ari ko na sa Ignacio sa.
Daw na siya.
Hindi sa simple nga area.
Ako kayo? Aramoto, Fusei, Mito.
Nasa kunjing ang part sa yung boundary.
Ha?
Kaya sa school?
Ang? Kuto?
Nasa kunjing. Yung kunjing la kuto. Yung kunjing kita.
Kan pag Darira. Dari kani. Daiso.
Daiso la kuto.
Daiso. Ay, Zurichi dahito naman eh.
Dahito na na. Ka nang babaw diya, dahito na na.
Ay, dahito na po eh.
Yo, bosas.
Abang dari pang dari, tiga susaka, bawas. Buki kayo.
Sa dakuha din.
Ikuma pa. Higasi pa na ikuma. Kasi higasi Osaka eh.
Asa may 80 sa Higasi Osaka?
Dagkan.
Apil ang hanazo no, iyahapon na?
Oo. Hanazo? Central Park.
Ang sinisikiri, iyahan na.
Hanazo no. Taniyama, Yana, tanan, Hiraoka. Yana, tanan, sakop na rin. Yung last station din nga, ba't kung wala man din. Yung station din.
Kaya yun, sila nawalan na po ang kami man sila diri sa
Wala. Eh,
GR diri kuwan.
kaya pa ito naman sila din. Ano? Tukuha yun.
Okay, para ito lang kayo.
Basta yung gasya sa akin. Ibis, ang babies.
Nakuha uy.
Hindi ko dyan yun.
Siya sa Minodo, nabilong sa
Dahil ko yun.
aday ito nila.
Ano pa? Ano try? Ano naman ang kuhan? Ito sila na diha. Ito. Tukang. Ano ito? Wala. Wala sila ko yun.
Ang sanday,
So ang Conmos, ang tusunod na station sa ano?
kusiin din yan.
Oh, so next station sa Susunod pero sa Osaka.
Ako din na.
Yan.
Ozaki.
Ang tukang po. Nozaki wa na eh?
Wala na. Ozaki bilong sa dito.
Ang dahil sa shi. Ang dahil sa shi. Dahil ito. Dahil sa shi. Yung dahil. Natadali ko sa nakita sa shi. Ano ito dahil? Kung dabdog na doon. Oh, si Joy, dahil ito pa na si dahil.
Kasi ginawa dito.
Ang katunga sa park.
Pero bipikas pag ng park. Pero ang pangalan sa park is ano? Rakis Career Yukuchi Park. Yukuchi.
Ano sa Michael ba?
Nabat na nyo to? Ang katanda ko kayo?
Doon sa Shinzo din.
Si Junawati?
Bakit hindi?
Si Junawati?
Oo. Ano sa bagay sa una ngayon? Sa ka?
Katanda ko kayo?
Oo.
Ano nang, di lang magpadong sa iyo, di ba?
Wala gini. Wala siya.
Pwede to sa dito?
Ano ba dito? Ano siya? Sino tadiri ko so? Hindi mo naman musubay, main road. Yun sa
Ginara direct tapin ang si Junawati.
Ano siya? Dire. Masayid.
Oo.
Sa kaning kami ng lianan. Kani. Ang main road na itong maglunod sa lianan. Muna siya tahos. Ang bayan na din bayan dire. Bita, to rin.
Home na.
Subay sa main road.
Pwede ba home? Nadiri park nga ano. Dira ay ang park sa dito.
Gamay ka na eh.
Nakani?
So kami nga, kaya tabi sa unami.
Ano na ta?
Oo, kita na eh. Gamay ka na eh.
Lamay ni.
Puro na playground na. Sa mga bata, di na yung nindot.
Kabinet pang dago.
Oo.
Pag-exercise.
Dahil kung sa kami, kung sa likod sige.
Wala pag-exercise.
Wala lagi. Kaya na, nadiyak ka na. Wala sa una.
Ako.
Doon na nakatuwid to eh.
Ima?
Lag, wadyo. Sumog ka. Nagbugin ko dali ha.
Wala pag-exercise din. Ano dito na ako?
Jesus ko, pwede ko nato sa kuwan. Sa ano?
Ha?
Pwede ko nato sa kuwan eh. Pwede ko nato sa ano eh. Kanang sa Dega kumain ano. Para chili. Saka.
Tawa na. Tawa, grocery. Sa nawa na yung tignan grocery na. Tawa na yung manday. Asa ni nga manday? Mukhang na. Asa home ang daw ko. Near home.
Ano? Election. Bale, mo yan.
Home na ko.
Grocery.
Groceries near me.
Groceries.
Di ko i-click naman itong groceries.
So pag groceries. Groceries. Near. Ako sila yun siya. Ito yung home.
Ano lang ka near me?
Wala, near na. Near wala ini. Ano kami?
Wala na. Pero gano'n sinawaan.
Di, kinama ka tugod. Nama ka dito.
Dili, oy. Home na ko. Home. From home. Ano nang your location? Cancel na mo. Cancel. Ano ka din ni groceries? Oh,
Ito. Tara.
asan to akong home?
Tara. Kaya mo sabatin mo, si Drag Akabi. Kanita rin. Si Dai.
Ano
Dai.
si Dei?
Masuk pa rin sa inang Kushima. At ba inang Kushima?
Uy,
Kaya tawa mo na ko, Blue.
Lo, kulong ko.
Ako ba yung koron eh?
Dala akong home, oh.
Hmm.
Ito dapat naman ito ng gawas. Kung dili nga side, dili nga advance side.
Hindi ako tao. Dai.
Dei.
What mo sa ilang Kushima?
Kaya ba nalang usima? Dapat ito'y uban. Liman gaya sa dapat.
Dali.
Mungam na, layo lagi. Kaya kung nakita niyo kanina.
Ipadro ulit. Ang pita ka sa Dai.
Awa ha? Wait lang.
Ay, tuloy
Kani oh?
Kuha man na.
Kukuha na. Kani dahil. Kani naman dahil. Si Kiri man lagi na.
Sikiri man na. Pikas man na. Samot na. Ang zaki.
Dili, uy, naaway ako ni Sid. Uy, amalasan ka man ni Sid.
You.
You?
Sige.
Kani ba, awa?
Sige.
Ekonomiya.
Sige.
Awa, siya pe. Awa, naman ka naman ito pa.
Ang ekonomiya.
Awa, i-direction gani.
Ani?
Ay, pag inana, i-direction, bike. O, dahil na kami ni
So, there.
13 minutes na yun. Straight row. Ayo.
Home. Sige, kalayuan na. Imong balay. Home.
Pila kami ni dahil.
Huh? Libin. Sa tiris yung badulong. Pikas.
Ang doon na nagtubin na.
Diba? Diba?
Lima o?
Diba?
Ang pay ka ilan. Asam ito?
Diba?
Pani.
Okay. Tapos ka.
Asam ni.
Direction.
When I saw you for the first time, I knew you were the one.
Nag-meeting sila, na-up ko doon ko na ako dahil city.
Oh.
Anak ko sa ano.
Asa ba siya sa today?
Ikan sa hall. Si hall.
Amo.
When I saw you for the first time, I knew you were the one. You didn't say a word to me, but love was in the air.
Sige pa ba?
Pulled me into your world. From then on, my life has changed for good. Now I'll never feel lonely again, 'cause you are in my life. Love, how can I explain to you the way I feel inside when I think of you? I thank you for everything that you showed me. Don't you ever forget that I love you.
Sige, wish.
I know that someday, real soon, you'll be right next to me, holding me so tight. So I will always be yours. Although we can't be together now, remember I am here for you, and I know you're there for me. Whenever I long to be with you, I just close my eyes and pretend you're here. I see you, I touch you, I feel you, like real. Nothing can ever change what I feel inside. How long must I be far away from you? I don't know, dear, but I know we are one.
Kuha ka.
Di kayo naman, oh, mo na Christina.
Hindi naman ako. Ayun, ikaw. Kami yung Christina. Kami ko sa principal. Kaya nga Christina. 1.
Ay, kedua.
Ya, ang sunod to. Nandiyan ako.
When I saw you for the first time, I knew you were the one. You